And that's probably as much of that as I can get away with without a copyright strike. And if I got a copyright strike, it was done in good faith. I am here to talk to you about one of the most amazing movies ever made. Richard Rothfuss's Frankenstein's Army. This is a batshit film of the highest order and the most profound beauty. This is a found footage film of the highest order and the most profound beauty. This is a horror film, the absolute bonkers amazingness of which absolutely, positively must be seen to be believed. If you are a fan of found footage cinema, if you are a fan of independent movie making, or if you are a fan of horror film, you owe it to yourself, 100% owe it to yourself to watch Frankenstein's Army immediately, if not sooner. There are links in the description below where you can watch it streaming or order a copy for yourself online. This thing is a masterpiece. I've seen this movie something on the order of 10 times, and I love it still. I have it on DVD. I have it on Blu-ray. I have toys inspired by it. This thing is phenomenal. It stars Carl Roden in a brilliant performance, which I quoted in the comments if you're watching the playback. This thing has some of the best creature design ever committed to film. This movie has some of, I apologize for the glare on the case. I did not block this beforehand. Has some of the best quick character establishment outside of a Ridley Scott film. This thing has phenomenal production design, truly phenomenal. It is immersive. It is tense. Tense like you would not believe is this movie. How can it be tense, you say? It's a found footage movie titled Frankenstein's Army. It is so nail-bitingly tense. From the introduction all the way through to the ending credits, it will keep you gripped in its icy talons. It will have you nailed to the edge of your seat. This movie rocks. I don't know how better to say this. I mean, come on. You've got a title to die for. You've got amazing characters. You wouldn't believe how amazing some of these characters are. You wouldn't believe the camera work. Found footage film is not renowned for the excellence of its camera work, and I acknowledge this as a fan of the genre. Somehow, Rothfuss makes it work. Even when there are people right up in the camera, I say, even when that is the case, it works. I apologize for the squeakiness of my chair. My enthusiasm gets away with me sometimes. This movie is stunning in 100 ways. It has just enough schlock to keep you entertained. It has exactly as much plot as it requires. Neither less nor more. There's no room for digressions. It is tightly wound. There's not a spare frame. Not a spare frame, I tell you. This thing is a masterpiece of the genre. It is a horror movie that must be seen to be believed. And as of filming, you can watch it on Amazon Prime or stream it on YouTube. I can't believe how many places you can watch this movie. It's been out of print for a while, or at least it was the last time I tried to buy a backup copy, because it's one of those movies for me. Frankenstein's Army requires a backup copy in your library, because God forbid something happened to your copy. This would be bad. Bad! I tell you, terrible. Almost as terrible as the fate that befalls some of the characters. Should I say more? No. You must watch it. You must. You owe it to yourself. You're here and you've sat through this much of this video, so you are a fan of some part of the myriad genres of which peculiar Venn diagram Frankenstein's Army occupies a slice. If you're a fan of found footage, you must see it. If you're a fan of horror, you must see it. If you like absolutely wacky, bonkers, absolute, balls to the wall, batshit, independent filmmaking, then, especially then, you must see it. You must. That's all I got. It's bananas. It's fantastic. You got to go watch it. And you got to watch it soon, immediately, if not sooner. Richard Rophorst's Frankenstein's Army. Check it out. There's links below. Bye.